Hello, I am Drag, and Happy New Year. I know this is like the second week of January, but you know, we got here. We made it. I was actually debating on whether or not to post this video before or after my next movie review, and I decided that I'd post it first because, I don't know, this video would be easier to record. So, that's what we're doing. Basically, this is going to be the whole New Year's resolutions picture, and let's get into that. To start off, I basically separated my resolutions into both actual art goals and then just life goals. So I'm just going to be going over the art goals because that is what I intend to do as far as this goes. So let's get into that. Art goal number 1 is probably one that I've wanted to do for the longest time, but I've just never been able to, just because of circumstance, lack of ability, denial of lack of ability, and just a bunch of different factors. But basically, it was always making a calendar. I've always wanted to make a calendar since like I was 18 and I got access to digital media. I was just like, oh my god, I can do this. I can make a calendar. We could totally make a calendar. I'm gonna make a calendar. And I didn't make that calendar, but now I actually have the ability to do that. Time for it, as you know, as of recording this video. Mainly my only thing is that I haven't been able to find a cohesive story to go with the calendar, because I would want it to have a sort of continuous story. So that's what I've been working on for the past day, just figuring out the different types of stories that would work best with a calendar and how exactly that would play out. Because I have had lots of things in mind. The last time I actually tried to do this calendar, I was gonna go with the story of Aladdin with all my different characters, with all my theater characters, and each character was just a different character in Aladdin. Oh, that was before Trent. That was before the Cowboys. Oh my god. Crazy how time flies like that, isn't it? If I can find it, it's on my old computer, so if I can find it, I might show some old sketches. That's what I originally wanted to do with that. Then next in art goals is to study perspective and color theory. I was actually really lucky to have a friend who purchased this online course that he gave me access to via this buy one get one free thing. So I've been using that for the past week or so. I'm actually really glad that he sent it to me, because it's just this accumulation of artists just doing stuff, teaching stuff, and I don't know how people sit through lessons. I had a hard enough time doing that at college. Here I'm supposed to be doing it voluntarily. I mean, I'm learning some new stuff. It's so funny too, because a lot of the stuff in that course, I think it's funny because it's stuff that I've kind of picked up along the way. And I don't mean for that to sound pretentious, even though I know it already does, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. There was this one, it was called like a character brief, and it's basically just describing everything that you want of a character, just stuff. It was the breakdown of the characters so that you would have an easier time drawing them. And as I was writing this down, I was like, this is just the process that I use for drawing commissions or like accepting commissions. And that was just really funny to me, because it never occurred to me that some people might actually need a course for that sort of thing. So that was actually very eye-opening. And it is nice to actually have a term for the things that you do other than just commission stuff. That's that. And as for the studying perspective and color theory, those are two things that I'm noticing as I progress in my artistic journey that I really should have paid attention to earlier. Even though they are more advanced techniques, I really need to get them down if I want to do most of the stuff that I'm thinking about doing in the future. Because as of right now, I'm noticing that like the lack of understanding in those areas is really limiting what I can do, and it sucks. It really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Perspective has always been a big one ever since I started reading Kenichi in high school. They had all these intense poses that involved 3-point perspective. Or was it 2-point? No, it was 3-point. It was always 3-point perspective. I remember. Yeah, and then the last one is to post 4 drawings a month, like on Instagram and stuff. That's gonna be my goal, is to post at least 4 drawings every month, 1 drawing a week. So far, I should be on track. Fingers crossed. Who knows? As of like recording this, as of right now, since this picture has gone live, as of the first week of the new year, I am on track. So yeah, let's go. But also, one thing about the new year and being an artist and everything, you really don't know how much you've changed, which is one of the reasons why I kind of like the concept of New Year's resolutions, but at the same time I don't. But the reason why I like them is because oftentimes you don't see the progress that you've actually made until you look at where you were at the start of the previous year. And I was actually in that boat. Funny enough, this same art style, I was just like, man, I haven't improved at all. What's going on? Other artists are improving around me. It wasn't until I looked at the types of drawings that I did at the beginning of last year that I realized, like, oh, maybe I have improved. But it wasn't with the characters, it was my backgrounds. I'm like, wait, my backgrounds have gotten better? And I looked at my Cafe Makes art style, I'm like, whoa, they have gotten better. Dude, I'm like improving. And that, here, I'll put a side-by-side of what I'm talking about. It was just, eye-opening. It's very eye-opening, and it's good. It's good to compare what you did at the beginning of the year versus what you did at the end of the year. I will definitely be sure to keep that in mind, because they always say, oh, don't compare yourself to other artists. It's bullshit. Bullshit, you actually should compare yourself to other artists, but not in the way that you're thinking. Rather than saying, oh my god, that artist is so much better than me, I'll never be good enough. Instead think, oh wow, that artist is much better than me. I should be taking notes so I can get better too. That's how you should compare yourself to other artists. But people don't really do that, so yeah. Okay, so this picture was fun. It was like sort of a last minute thing, but it wasn't a last minute thing. How do I describe it? When I made this picture, I wanted to have a New Year's picture, and like most of my New Year's pictures, it was decided last minute that I was going to do it. Basically, the game Pokemon Cafe Remix, they introduced this new Pikachu costume outfit thing for like $8. It was a total scam, and you know that I got this Pikachu. You know that I got this Pikachu because I love its design, and I was like, fuck, dude. But I got the Pikachu, and I'm just like, this picture would be so cute. An image with Chester and this Pikachu. So I had to draw it. The only problem is I had no idea what to draw as far as Chester and the Pikachu. So if you were watching this live on stream, it was definitely a balancing act as I panically tried to figure out everything that was going on in this picture. But I really like how it came out, and I'm glad that I did it. Yeah, so that's the video. Thank you for watching and listening. Happy New Year. Follow me on all my other social medias. I stream a lot on Twitch. I post my art mainly on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. You know, all the other social medias. Give me money on Ko-fi. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!